And I want to give you a real life example, a real life story of a couple who built their wealth on average income. Right before I got on here to shoot this, I called my brother Charles. I said, yo, Charles, I got a quick question for you. I want you to give me the actual numbers because I want to make sure that I'm representing you all correctly in this story. But I want to make sure I'm being integral and honest about this. You see, Rhonda, his wife, and Charles, my brother, started with a combined income of $60,000. Combined income. Their combined income wasn't $100,000. Their combined income wasn't, $80,000. Their combined income was $60,000. They followed a strict financial plan. If I'm being honest with you, they followed Financial Peace University. And then when I left, they followed, I pretty much gave them my neat money map situation. And they followed that financial plan and paid off $40,000 in debt. Hold on, wait a minute. They were making $60,000 a year, followed Financial Peace University, then came over here to what I'm teaching with the neat money map, right? And we're going to give you more information on that here down the road. They paid off $40,000 in debt. And now in 2024, 10 years later, they're net worth millionaires. If I'm being honest with you, they're at 1 point, I think he said 85, like $1,085,000, right? That's where they are. How old are you? Will you ask? Can you ask me, how old are you? Not how old are you, but can you ask me, how old are they? 38 years old. How in the world, Anthony, did a 38-year-old couple, well, she's 38, he's 41. How in the world did this young couple, only making $60,000 a year to start, now they are at a combined income, I think, of like $92,000. How in the world did they build a net worth millionaire status? Let me tell you, by living below their means and investing consistently and sticking to their financial plan. And so some of the key takeaways when I'm looking at people like them, when I'm looking at people like myself and other net worth millionaires, I found that net worth millionaires are disciplined and they are consistent. Disciplined and consistent. They don't make up excuses. Oh my gosh, I'm young. I'm just going to enjoy life. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to wild out. I'm young. No. They're like, yo, I'm young. So I'm going to use this wisely. I'm going to use this season wisely. These people didn't win the lottery or inherit a bunch of money. And I'm not knocking people who inherit money because you know what? Do you know the main reason? Oh, God is talking to me. One of the main reasons why I am working the plan the way I am working it is because I want my kids to inherit a bunch of money. But you know what? They're going to have a plan for themselves that includes the money that they inherited, because I'm not frowning on people who inherit money. Here's where I do frown on them is if you inherit the money without a plan or without a strategy. These people that I'm talking about, that I'm seeing, a lot of them, the majority of them didn't inherit money. They just made a plan and they stuck to it month after month, quarter after quarter, year after year, decade after decade. And that's why this is super important. And so if you're ready, I want to hear this. I want to say this again. If you're ready to start building wealth, I want to give you a few steps of what domain money will take you through, will walk with you through. Just some. This is not all their stuff, but I'm going to give you a few steps of what they will do to help you create your own financial plan. And I want y'all to hear my heart, man, because you're going to be hearing me talking about a financial plan, estate planning, continuing to talk about eliminating debt, and setting our kids up to win. We all, I forgot what they call it. I literally just went blank in my head. I'm sitting here thinking like, man, I remember what they call it now. We frown on people. Oh man, your mama and daddy left you that. Oh, your mama and daddy built that. Oh, your mama and dad, you just got certain privileges. Well, you know what? Growing up, I used to say, privilege sucks. But if I had privilege from my parents, it wouldn't suck. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this message of getting a plan, because I believe that all of our children should have privileges simply because their last name is ours and they're our blood. Your son, your daughter should have privileges because of who you are. What's going on, family? It's Anthony ONeal here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you tired of feeling like you're just getting by and ready to start building wealth today? Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your financial game, I've got a solution that can change the game for you and your family. It's called Domain Money. They're not just about investments. They're about helping you create a personalized financial plan that fits your goals, whether it's paying off your debt, saving for a home, or just building long-term wealth so that you can retire smoothly. And here's the best part, the true best part. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. Their team of financial planners are ready to guide you every step of the way. And before I forget, I want to thank Domain Money for sponsoring today's show. I'm personally not a client of Domain Money because I already had a plan in place before finding this amazing company, but I truly believe they can help you get started on your financial journey. So if you're serious about taking control of your financial future, I've got a special offer just for you. Visit anthonyoneal.com/getmyplan to book a free 15-minute consultation with a Domain financial planner. That's right, 15 minutes absolutely free to start building the life you deserve. I don't want you to wait. I want you to take the first step right now, today. Go to anthonyoneal.com/getmyplan. So many people are hating on LeBron James because he got his son. Watch this. He got his son into the NBA. What's the problem? He worked a plan. And from that plan, he said, son, I'm going to use my influence to get you in, but you got to have your own plan to stay in. AKA, so I'm going to work my plan from Domain Money to build wealth so that as I'm getting older, I can pass down $1 million to my kids. I can pass down $100,000 to my kids. Hey, can I be honest with you? Can we just keep it a buck right now? Some of us need to work a plan just so we can give our kids $15,000 cash when they graduate college. Because how many of our lives would have been different if mom and dad gave us a paid for car, helped us get through school because of scholarships and gave us a check for $15,000 back in the 90s, back in the 2000s. Hey, let's talk about it right now. How many of your lives would have been different if your mom and dad just could have gave you a check? Here's going to help you live. Here's going to help you eat. Here's going to help you stay out of debt. But no, we're passing down bondage and stress and in hurt. And I literally want to walk through what are the steps that you're going to walk through with Domain Money to get a plan for yourself. And even if you don't choose to get with Domain Money, hear me clearly. I didn't use Domain Money personally because I already had a plan and been working a plan for years. But I realized that a lot of people couldn't afford my financial advisor. So I partnered with Domain Money because I was like, yo, y'all are affordable. They are super affordable. And I'm like, yo, I need to partner with you all. And here's one of the very first steps I'm going to walk with you on. They're going to really help you calculate how much money do you really have coming in every single month? And how much expenses do you have going out every single month, every single year? Because you have to know exactly what's coming in and what's coming out. Money only flows two ways. It flows in and it flows out. And if you don't have a clear understanding of what's coming in and what's coming out, you'll never build wealth. You'll never build the margin that you need to build. And so when you have a plan, you have a clear understanding down to the penny. I got $5,832.52 coming in every month. I got $4,913.03 going out every single month. You got to know exactly how your money is flowing in and how your money is flowing out. And with a financial planner, you're going to get that. That's step number one, because we can't build nothing without knowing what's going on. Here's step number two. They're going to help you set clear goals, clear financial goals, a clear vision for your money. Whether that's domain money, I want to pay off my debt. I'm following Anthony's systems of using a debt snowball and working a neat money map, and we're paying off the debt. Hey, you know what, domain money, man, we're paying off our debt, but now we do want to build our dream home. You know what, domain money, we want to build a 7-figure portfolio by the time we turn 50. So by the time we get to that point, we can live off of the compound interest of that. And we don't have to borrow from the principal, and we don't have to take from the principal. We can live off of the interest and pass that down to our kids to give them some privilege when we're gone. You know what, man? My dream car is a Bentley, domain money, and I'm getting out of debt. I have no debt. You know, I want to go ahead and get into this home, but I want you to help me understand, how long would it take for me to be able to purchase my Bentley cash, to be able to purchase my wife her dream house, to be able to take my wife on a cruise for our 10th year, 5th year, 20th year wedding anniversary. With a solid plan, you write down all of your goals. When is the last time you wrote down your goals? When is the last time you and your spouse sat down and said, baby, what's our goals? And I'm talking about sat down, talked them through, and wrote them down. And you're able to go back to last year, 5 years ago. I was just talking to my team this morning before recording the show. We got a new product coming out here in a couple of weeks that I can't wait to share with you. But I'm going to help couples have a honest conversation about their goals and how to write them down, and it's going to be so good. But see, what I'm doing, it's just for your memory. You need to have one for your memory, for your vision, but you also need to have a plan on how to get to the goals. And that's what you're going to get inside of a plan. Number three, they're going to help you allocate your income. You know, we use a zero-based budgeting when it comes to our actual month-to-month living, but they're going to help you allocate and direct you on how to allocate your income, your funds, to go towards your monthly expenses, to go towards your monthly goals, yearly goals, quarterly goals, whatever thing. They're going to really sit down with you and say, all right, cool. You need to be investing this amount of money into this. Okay, hey, this amount of money is going to be going towards that. Okay, hey, this is going to be going over here. You got to give an assignment to every single dollar, every single day.